What's up, everyone? I've been poking through the new Titan Quest 2 Early Access update, and I want to walk you through what actually landed, why it matters, and what you should notice the first time you log in. This update brings a surprisingly dense bundle of systems that shift both how your characters are built and how the world hands out toys to use. The two headline things are a brand new mastery called Forge, and a whole new layer of itemization with Relics and Charms, and they're tied together in ways that make gear hunting feel more meaningful. The Forge Mastery is very much flavored like Hephaestus incarnate. Expect tools that let you manipulate weapons and armor on the fly, and even deploy mechanical devices to the battlefield. It's not just another tree of damage numbers. The design promises dynamic play where your tools alter your positioning and engagement rhythm. Useful if you like builds that feel interactive rather than passive. That mastery also opens up synergy avenues with pretty much every existing mastery. So try imagining Forge paired with a heavy hitter or a caster for some unusual combos. Relics and Charms are the other major change, and they're implemented like socketable collectibles that drop in fragments. You'll find pieces of the same relic or charm scattered in loot, and once you combine 3 matching fragments, you unlock a powerful completion effect. These can be slotted into weapons, armor, rings, and amulets, which makes them a flexible way to plug holes in a build's damage profile or survivability. In short, if your gear feels close but not quite there, these new inserts are the kind of tuning you'd hunt for. On the multiplayer side, the update moves co-op into the main build so players don't have to toggle versions or use a separate branch just to team up. That change matters because loot distribution and encounter scaling behave differently with friends. Enemies may feel tankier, drops can become more contested, and you'll want to pay attention to whether progress and quest states sync cleanly across players. Early multiplayer launches like this typically surface a few synchronization quirks, so expect the devs to watch and patch accordingly. There are a few quality of life adjustments that quietly change the way you find gear. Loot weighting has been introduced to favor gear relevant to your active build, which should reduce the time you spend sifting through completely useless drops. Localization for German players shipped with this update as well, and other languages are noted as incoming in the roadmap, which is worth mentioning because a broader player base means faster community feedback and more varied testing. As for the nitty-gritty patch-style notes you can read aloud in a video, the changes are grouped into new features, items, loot systems, multiplayer integration, and a handful of fixes and balancing tweaks. New features: Forge Mastery with weapon armor manipulation and deployable armed devices. Item changes: Relics and Charms now exist as socketables that drop in fragments and grant strong completion effects at 3-piece completion. They can be socketed into most equipment slots. Multiplayer moved into the main game and should allow all characters to participate without switching branches. Miscellaneous: loot weighting to favor relevant gear, German localization, and several bug fixes and hotfixes addressing quest soft locks and stability. If you're making video content, highlight how charms and relics create new goals for immediate play. You'll see players chasing fragments to finish a set, and that creates natural moments of surprise when a completed relic flips your build's behavior. The Forge Mastery is an easy sell visually too because it introduces new animations and gadgets that look different from straightforward melee or spellcasting, giving your footage variety. Multiplayer being baked into the main branch is a quality of life win for co-op guides or group play sessions, since you won't have the friction of versions switching when inviting friends.